Hi friends, very good morning. As you know, this is a dedicated interview questions and answers channel for the freshers, for those candidates who are looking to get some tips from the interviews point of view. So earlier I had also made such videos on ISO 27001, cybersecurity, information security, third party risk management, PCI, and many more topics like ITIL, etc. and etc. So here there are the few questions on the GRC. This is a recent started topics. This is the first session of the interview questions and many more to come. So first question is, what is the exact difference between GRC? First, let us try to understand that what is GRC. GRC is a short form of governance, risk, and compliance. Now, what is governance? Governance is, let's try to understand with an example here. For example, we have a marriage functions at home and we have to arrange each and everything, right? So we first make the planning that what are the tasks are pending to be executed on time so that we can avoid the rush at the last moment of the day. So we have done the planning. We had tried to execute the task. To perform the task, what are the resources required, and how much time it would take to complete. So overall, if we try to brief the above example, we make the strategy, we make the planning, roles and responsibilities, and identify the risk and implement the task. So this is the overall step by step of a governance, I can say. So how can we explain this in a technical manner? So governance is a set of policies, it is a set of rules, it is a set of standard operating procedures which ensures the organizational activities are aligned in a well-structured manner to achieve the objective and goals. That means if we have a target from the organizational point of view, so we have to set the planning, we have to set the strategy that what are the standards which brings our organization from zero level to a very higher levels. So for this we have to set up the policies, we have to set up the terms and conditions, we have to set up the rules, we have to set up the particular procedures. these these fundamentals, these methodologies helps our organization to reach and hit our target in a defined timeline. So this is the overall a part of governance. So I hope you well understood the about the particular governance. So if you have any kind of confusions, any kind of doubts, you can mention your comment in the chat box. I will appreciate and happy to give the answers. Now, what is risk? Risk is the identify the negativity result against any actions, against any likelihood, and we have to manage the risk to an acceptable levels to improve the organizational goals. This is our risk. Means this is the result of any actions, and we have to take the negativity of that actions, uh, and we have to further manage this gap, this risk into an acceptable level, that is called our risk. Now, what is compliance? So this is the process of adhering the policy. This is the process of following the policy, rules and procedures, whether it may be from the government side, maybe it from the regulators like Reserve Bank of India, Security Exchange, or IRDA, etc., or meet the framework guidelines like from PCI, ISO, NIST, COBIT, whatever are the standard frameworks in the world that are that are really basic needs for our organizational growing point of view. So the process of adhering the terms and conditions which are exist either from the government point of view or either from the standard framework, such steps comes under the compliance, right? For example, any circular released from the Reserve Bank for the rest of the banks like SBI, HDFC, whatever may be, or SEBI to their securities and IRDA to their insurance sector. So such regulars, such rules, what can I say, all the banks, securities organization and insurance sector have to follow and ensures that whatever are the circulars released by the government should be implement on time. Or in other words, we can also say that whatever are the standard frameworks exist in the market, for example, PCI, ISO, NIST, COBIT, COSO. Whatever the guidelines released by these standard frameworks, we have to implement in our data center or from the business point of view. This is called our compliance. Next question is what is audit and how many types of audit in an organization? So let's try to understand what is audit. Audit is a verification and evaluation of any task in a company. We have a risk. For example, we have a risk in our infra and we have to reduce the risk. So we have implemented the control and after testing there is a phase of audit, right? So in the phase of audit, we have to do the verification and evaluation of the task performed. The objective of the audit is to identify if there is any gap still exists in the organization, whether the implementation has been done correctly or not. We can analyze uh, we can analyze the gap from the audit point of view. Now comes to the types of audit. So basically there are three types of audit. First is first party audit, second is second party audit, and then third party audit. So if we talk about the first party audit, then this is the internal audit conducted by the organization internally. Internally means the in the audit conducted by their own resources. That was not any link from the external sources. What is second party audit? Second party audit means the audit which will be done by the auditor which does not belongs to that particular organization comes under the second party audit. Let's try to more understand with an example. A banking client hired a company A for services, that means to give the services, and B for auditing purpose. So the audit done by the company A is first party because company A is doing audit with the help of their own resource. That's why this is comes under the first party audit. And if banking client hire the external party to do the audit, that is comes under the second party. Now, what is third party? That means this audit will be done by the independent body which have no earlier relation between client and company A as well. That means independent body does not have any earlier or previous relation from the banking client and from the company A as well. That means this is an independent body who is conducting the audit. Now, next question. What will happen if GRC will not in place? This is very important question. By asking this question, interviewer may ask, might know that what is the exact view of the candidate. So without GRC, we cannot achieve the goals and objectives of organization. That means whatever are the targets of the organization, what are the delivery trust of the organization towards the client or stakeholders or the customers. Without GRC, we cannot achieve this. Now, we try to understand with an normal example. Normal means our day-to-day example. For example, we have to reach office by 10 a.m. and the distance of office from your home is 10 kilometer, which is our target. That means we have to reach our office at 10 a.m. and the distance is 10 kilometer. Ideally, we have to set our morning wake time and get ready on time to reach the office timely. But Here we are asking about without GRC. So that means we are not bound any rules. We are not bound under any rules and regulations or policies. So we will wake up according to my own time, right? I have no any pressure from the office point of view. So I will wake up at my own time, and ultimately I will not able to reach office by even by evening 8 itself. So what will be the impact for this? The, this means the non-attendance will make happen, and the salary may got reduced, which impact your life as well. And after this, what will be the impact? You know very well. That means without rules, without policies, without compliance, we cannot have a standard life, and from the organization point of view, we cannot achieve our goals. Next question is both GRC and cybersecurity information security audit are same? Yes, this is one of the best questions ever asked by the interviewer. He may know that what is the level of the candidate, whether he is able to differentiate between the GRC, cybersecurity, and information, and whether the candidate is trying to differentiate between these terms. So, so the question is asking that is GRC and cybersecurity information securities are same or these are different? No, both are not same. That means GRC having a different conditions, cybersecurity and information security have the difference. So maximum candidates thinks that the cybersecurity and IS, that is information security, are the GRC itself. No, this is not correct. So let's try to understand that what is the I mean how they are difference between each other. So GRC are the set of rules managing risk and suggested to adhere all the policies. Then I mean this means how to build the organization. What are the steps we have to take to build the organization comes under the GRC. GRC is required. That means policies, risk, and compliance is required to manage the cybersecurity and information security in a well-structured way. Cybersecurity is the study of attacks, and information security is the study of information travel within organization or within systems. However, GRC is the study of how to manage these in a well-structured manner from the organization point of view. So this is the basic difference between GRC, cybersecurity, and information security. However, for build the reputation of the organization, we require the GRC, we require the cyber domain, we require the information security domain, we require each and everything. But how can we proceed in a step by step, right? This this step by step will be told by the GRC. Who will told? GRC will told. So this is the basic difference between the GRC, cyber, and information security. So guys, thanks for watching these videos. How you like such videos? Is there any modifications required or any topics you wish to do topics from my side to be covered? So kindly let me know on the chat sections, and thank you for watching again. Thank you.